Okay everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to reactivate a digital electric meter that has been, or you've had your power turned off by the electric company. I do not condone using this for any illegal purposes or to steal electricity. However, if you're in an emergency situation such as my family found ourselves in during Hurricane Harvey, this could help you out. So basically, when the electricity has been turned off through the meter by the digital electric meter, a lot of times what happens is the electric company sends a wireless signal to the meter telling the contact in there that is normally in the closed position, allowing current to pass from the top or bottom input from the power company through the meter to the top post out into the house. So what happens when they send the signal, they tell it to open, and when it opens, these contacts disconnect and it shuts the power off. When it's closed, you have power off, or open, it's off. Normally here, if you look at a normal meter on the side of a house, this will say CLS on it. That means it's in the closed position. That means it's working normally, the contact is closed, and power is passing through like it should. Now, if it's been deactivated, up here it'll say OPN, okay? In order to get power restored with this meter, you have to get that contact closed and have it read CLS right here, okay? This is how you do it. You take the meter off, be very careful doing so because you don't want to electrocute yourself. You're going to take the meter, you're going to have a glass cover over it, you're going to take that off. I've already taken this one off. And you're going to turn, there'd normally be like a little brass pin on the side, just pull that out. Then you're going to turn this front cover counterclockwise, and it comes open. Now what you're looking for here is this little red and white wire. It's normally plugged in right here. So I've already had it unplugged, but I'll just show you. It's kind of a pain to get in there. Oh, that one popped off, but hold on. We'll get it in. Normally, it would be plugged in just, let's see if I can get it here. Right there. And then you're going to have this blue and white one that would be plugged in right here. Oh, goodness. Hold on, I'll be back with you. I'm going to plug it back in. Okay, so we're back. So you see you have the blue and the white wire plugged in right there. I'm sorry about the lighting, but it's plugged in right there. And the red and white is plugged in right here. You're going to unplug this red and white wire. Don't worry, nothing in here is electrified. It's not going to shock you or anything. What you really need to worry about is the side of the house, the meter box. That's got electricity coming in from the power company. So you're going to take one piece of wire, find the pinholes here, okay, push one piece of wire in the pinhole on one side, another piece of wire into the pinhole on the other side, like so. See? Okay, you're going to take a 12-volt battery from like, or an 18-volt, from like this is from a power drill, okay. Now, I can't remember offhand if the leads on, or the contact on this is closed or open, so we're going to test it. We're going to take a regular digital electric meter. You're going to test the post right here. If you have continuity, see my meter lights up and beeps. So if we test these two, we have continuity. Oh, that means this one was in the closed position, right? So basically, if this meter was put into somebody's side of somebody's house, they'd have electricity. So I'm going to close it and I'll be right back. Okay, so before, when we had continuity on the post, I've closed the contact. Now we have no continuity. Okay, and what we're trying to do here is open up the contact that sits inside of this part. Okay, That's what this red and this white wire run to. So you're going to take your wires, you're going to take your battery, you're going to touch one to the positive, one side to the negative. Hear that click? That means that the contact is in the closed position. To put it back to open, we're going to reverse where we touched before on the negative and positive. Negative click. Now it should be open. To test this and to show you what I'm talking about, okay, we're going to put the meter on there. Notice we have no continuity, which means we have no power. Take the wires. Excuse me. I'm going to touch it. Positive. Okay, that's the wrong side. Try it this way. Oh, we have electricity now. As long as we have continuity, we could plug this into the side of a house. We'd have electricity. To turn it off. Okay, no power. Power on. Power off. Okay, simple as that. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this one on the way it was. So, okay. So once you've done that, what you're going to want to do is open the meter up, pour the wires out. Okay. Now, if you're in a situation where it's an emergency and you need power and you don't need it cut off by someone, I'm not saying necessarily the power company, but something like that, shutting it off remotely, what you're going to want to do is leave this wire unplugged, this red and white wire, okay? And basically, what will happen is the electric company, the provider, whatever, they'll still know that you're getting power because they'll notice that on the digital readout right here, it's still going to track the usage that you're using, okay? But it'll buy you a couple of days. You'll have power for a couple of days until they come out and either replace the meter or, reconnect it, whatever. But if you need a little bit more time than that, what you can also do is, I went ahead and did it, but you're going to unplug this blue and this white wire. What that does is this blue and this white wire transmits to the circuits in here the amount of electricity that you're using through the meter. So say that this was stuck at, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, okay? If you leave the blue wire in and you reactivate the meter and use it, it's going to go up to 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 4, 5, 6, 8, 0, and so forth. But if you unplug this, and by the way, every time it goes up, it transmits in intervals to the power company telling them how much electricity you've used. If you unplug this blue and this white wire down here, unplug it too, what's going to happen is this readout right here is going to stay at the number that it was when the power was initially turned off. So it would stay at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, okay? No matter how much power you use. So basically, you'll be using electricity, but it won't be reading through the meter, okay? Now, the deal is, you have both of these unplugged, right? This one, the red and the white one, means that even if a wireless signal was sent to the meter, hey, it's not going to get shut off because, hey, you can't send the voltage back to the contact to the motor to shut it. This one, basically, the blue and the white keeps the meter from tallying the usage of the electricity. You don't want to leave it like this. Like I said, do not use this for any illegal purposes or to steal electricity. You will be caught, and they're starting to crack down on that, guys. I'm just trying to tell you that if you're in a situation where you desperately need electricity and it's been shut off, this is one way you can do it. There's a lot of people out there that are frustrated with the digital meters, and they really don't like them. I personally don't care for them either. I feel like my electric bill has skyrocketed since they've installed these things, and I've been back and forth with the electric company myself, but I'm not going to let my family go without electricity either. During Hurricane Harvey, we had a situation where we were trying to evacuate. We weren't able to make it out in time. However, the power company had disconnected the power. Like, I don't know why they would do it the day before the hurricane hit at my grandmother's. And we found that there was still electricity powered from the wires going into the meter box, but they had disconnected the meter. That's how, I figured this method out. But again, if you're ever in a situation, you can use this. This will get your power back on with a meter, digital smart meter. But I would not recommend doing it unless it's an absolute last resort. And I would definitely not recommend using it for theft of electrical service. That's about it. Let me know down in the comments if this helps you, or if you have any questions. Thanks.